It went terribly for them. Naomi Nelson was attending, and
Did she ask questions about me or anything?
No, she was just watching the hearing. She published an article on Lawyers Weekly. Did you read that?
No, I haven't read it. Was my name mentioned?
No. Well, I mentioned your name, obviously, repeatedly. And I said that basically they had threatened you so that you wouldn't give evidence, and that your evidence would be tendency evidence to establish that they basically oppress and persecute people and try to drive them bankrupt before they have an opportunity to have their claims tested out against the VLSB, which is what they're doing with us.
Which is a letter also from Mr. Wolf from Baker McKenzie, the threat to Glen and me.
Yeah. I told her that I have at least 7 people who will testify, and that's what Naomi has reported on Lawyers Weekly. So what happened is the judge used to work for the commissioner, and they flagged the commissioner's solicitor flagged it to us and the court 2-3 days before the hearing. So we made an application for her recusal. She was very strongly leaning towards recusing herself. Bennett. She had also worked for Glen Thexton. So
she has also worked for Glen, has she?
Yeah. So that was also something that she was very worried about, and she brought it up herself on the day. And I scolded her about that for bringing it up too late. Basically, she saw the letter from Peter that referred to a correspondence between Glen Thexton and
Mr.
Wolf. And
also Howard Bowles.
Yeah, but she didn't work for Howard Bowles. She just worked for Glen Thexton.
Yeah.
But
she saw that correspondence.
Listen, they were very fucking scared. They didn't. So all the bluster had gone away after I put them on notice of the contempt and how I would argue it. And
yes.
The first thing they said was, "There's media present. Can we have the person against whom allegations will be made? Can we have a pseudonym for her?" Such fucking assholes. Like everybody else, they want to fucking, strip tar and feather.
Did they get away with that?
No, the issue was that
because they were all friends. So that can be tied back to the legal board as well, where they got me to work for him for 4 months. Remember, I was threatened and all that sort of stuff. That's the case in the court I told you about.
Yeah, well, promise, but...
You know what's happening with that?
What?
I met with the editor of the Australian Financial Review yesterday, who's seen my court case in the court list. He's found it. He's doing a big 4,000-word expose on me in a couple of weeks in the Financial Review.
Oh, okay, great.
Just about me. And he might even tie in. I told him about the cops. I told him Peter Kerr is his name, K-E-R. Look him up.
Okay.
And he talked about Maddie Gupta and about all the money. He's not paid tax in 17 years in business, Maddie Gupta. Did you know that, Manhari?
No, I did not know.
So it's over $200 million a year. What caught his thing was all Manhari advertising everywhere, on the billboards and everything that I got to deal with when I see it. And the guy hasn't paid tax at 45 years of age. What's he doing?
So how did you get in touch with Peter Kerr?
He contacted my lawyer, Stephen Malters, didn't he? Out of the blue. He said, "I've seen that Thomas is suing him for 1.4, whatever it is. I want to have a meeting. I'm going to find out more."
Okay. So
he's doing a whole big expose and have all the property he owns, all the deals. If he's buying into wireless, remember the wireless steel mill with the English Gupta?
Yeah.
He could be moving in on that one over the $4 billion. We don't know. And how he funds it and how it's all done dodgy, he's looking into the whole lot.
Okay.
And I've done the OHS, the guy lost his arm.
Yeah.
That case, that's in front of work cover in front of the Supreme Court against Maddie at the moment. But it's all going to be related to the legal board, because what the legal board and the cops did, which has come back, is they set me up to work for him, that they had me under wraps. If I spoke up too much, I was threatened with the shredder. You see what they did?
Yeah.
Shivesh?
Yeah.
They set me up with an employer out of the blue to threaten me.
It's just... But
it's going to come out. It's come out in the statement of claim. It's in my statement of claim. He threatened me if I said anything about the cops and about the legal board, I'd get the shredder. You couldn't write a book on this, could you?
No, but I mean, why do you let them push you?
I didn't let him push me. I mean the legal board.
Yeah.
I think I just let it go. I didn't let it go, but it's too much mind games. I'm tired now. I've got mental breakdown basically because of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but like you're not going to get any vindication.
Traction unless I get good lawyers on board and all the rest. Yeah, but if this article ties together Manhari and the legal board and all that,
I don't think that they're going to tie the legal board in this article.
They're just going to do the Manhari part. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And also, the other part is that you have a thing coming up on the 28th, don't you?
29th. I'll deal with Stephen on that one. Yeah, what call's coming in now. Yeah, I'll deal with Stephen on that one. Let me see what happens with the other thing. Let that do its own thing.
Did Steve mention, by the way, anything else from the Legal Services Board?
Nothing's come back about the Legal Services Board. No, I have to talk to him separately about that. We were only talking about the AFR article yesterday.
Okay, so we have basically said that they pressured Stephen Walters effectively, and that's how the thing happened. And right now it's just that they looked guilty, so I think they know that they're on thin ice there. But I'm gonna also write to everybody to say that they need to come forward and give evidence. Like I'll send it to.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Because this is the opportunity. Like, what we're arguing against them, no one has previously alleged.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's what they do to everybody.
That's why that's all coming to a head.
Yeah. But I mean, if we don't seize the moment, then they'll still
We have to seize the moment. That's why I'm calling you now. Yeah. I'm just doing something with a friend.
Yeah.
Sorting something out with them. So I'll have to go.
No, it's okay.
Send me that through. I'll sign it. I'm down in at the moment in front of my computer. But
okay. And if I give them the videos, is that okay?
You're okay by me to give them the videos? You mean the legal board? Or
No, the VPSC and IBAC.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that's fine. I don't think I'm breaching any laws to have that out, am I?
No. And I mean, I'm giving them, by the way. So, like, if there is something, then I would be doing it.
You'll be in trouble.
I'm saying there is none, or I wouldn't have done it. But I mean,
no, that's okay.
How do you give them you have to give them the evidence, right? Like
you have to, yeah. But you should also just check with them if it's okay that they're prepared to accept that, because.
And I think that is the.
You should put that in because I want.
That's our argument. What we're saying is that you have the evidence for Joanne Jenkins.
Yeah.
And that's why
they know about it, and then they come to try and bankrupt me and take
exactly.
even more.
Exactly, and they're stopping you from regaining your license or getting a decision.
Or working in the legal industry at all.
Yeah, and then as long as you're unregistered or you can't get your license back, everybody automatically assumes that you've done something wrong.
I can't even work in the legal industry. I can't even own a law firm, nor be a paralegal or do anything in it. You know that? I'm banned entirely.
Yeah, I know. But also, like, when you contact other lawyers, they think that you've done something wrong.
Yeah, they can't even have me come in and represent me.
Yeah, so...
As Stephen said to the AFR guy, Stephen told him, every lawyer associated with Thomas is targeted by the legal board. He told him out there yesterday at the meeting.
Okay.
Every lawyer is targeted by the legal board and the government.
Well, Steve has balls speaking with them, but not giving evidence in court, huh? Like, it's... I mean...
I'm just telling you, Subesh, exactly, to our meeting.
No, I understand. I appreciate that.
He did the case where the 7-Eleven workers were having their passport lost them. Remember that? The Indians?
Yeah.
Had their passports taken. He wrote that article. He showed us a few articles and said.
Yeah, no, that's good. So he does basically work, employment relations.
Everything. He works for the big Intel, he does stories on MBHP, but also he does these sort of stories, these interest stories, where it involves big companies, resources, people thinking that they're going to become king dick over something with nothing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And someone taking them on. And then you can add in the legal board, which he knows about now, and why I ended up in Manhari. You know what I mean?
Yep,
I ended up on work cover now for 10 months because of Manhari. We say it's Manhari for 10 months, you know?
Yeah.
But it's the end result. Where am I? Broken.
No, I appreciate.
Saw a psychiatrist yesterday. She said, you've had a mental breakdown. You're not ever going to work again. This is terrible.
No, I understand. And you said there was another reporter?
No, there's only him. He's got his reporters working on it.
Okay, great.
But he's going into the whole story of between you and me.
Yeah.
And he will let Manhari know in the end once he's got the evidence.
No, obviously, I'm not going to tell anyone about the report.
No. He's doing all his digging now. As you know, they have to do their digging.
Yeah.
And he has a lot of information, court cases, Osterley stuff, everything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Great.
You might even find a linkage between the legal board. I don't know. There's a lot to it.
Yeah, maybe I'll contact him next week after I've finished my report on the LSB, which I'm doing now.
I think he'll be working on it more. He's going away to a conference in the meantime, but he's also got his people. He's got a lot of investigative journalists under him.
Okay.
But he's the editor at AFR.
I didn't know that. Okay, that's good. No, that's great. And yeah, well, you can actually get that. Anyone can get that from the court. So when is he coming out with this?
Early June.
With the report he's coming out?
It's going to be a 4,000-word expose with my name about it, all about this.
Okay, that's great. That's great. All right.
4,000 words isn't small, is it?
No, it's not. It's not.
But don't say anything to Maddie Gupta. He's going to have his...
No, I also don't have anything.
I know you don't like those sort of Indians that do the wrong thing here.
Yeah.
You know, it puts a bad spin on everybody. There's a lot of Indians that have been hurt by Shavesh.
Yeah, I mean, all bad
and they're
people.
Too scared to do anything. They're too scared to do anything. You know the way it works, and I've learned that. You know, the only ones that can take him on are Anglo-Saxons who are not held, have their passport held, have their money held, are locked in one of his homes to live in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm not Anglo-Saxon, but yeah, no, I understand. But you know, I think every place has good and bad people. Every ethnicity.
In general, yes, but he's one of the not the nice people. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
He thinks he owns you. He owns your ass, and you got to do everything he tells you because he's the man. Do you know those sort of Indians, or those sort of people in general?
Yeah. I think I do.